Taurus, this will be all about the week of December 8th to the 14th. I feel like this is going to be a very interesting week for you. It feels like your life is changing for the better and Spirit's showing you images of importance. I'm already getting that specifically, but from the Light Seers Tarot to continue for Taurus. Okay, the Strength card, you're stronger than you know is what I just heard. The Star card and the Page of Swords. I want to put this one back, but I feel like you're going to be learning a lot this week about yourself, about why you want what you want so badly. There's a feeling of Spirit saying clarity is coming in, but you need to take a deep breath and recognize that the energies are not always what they need to be to give you the comfort, the ease that you deserve, right? But there's work to get done. There's stuff that you have to take care of. There's obligations and whatnot to fulfill. So again, take a deep breath, maybe change your location when need be, meditate, please, focus on your breathing and, create that protective barrier and recognize and remember that things are working out more in your favor than you can feel and recognize in certain moments. There's a sense of you needing to as well focus on the fact that you are an abundant soul, right? Somebody who, when you need it the most, the abundance in different forms will flow in, whether it's your choosing, your acquiring, creating, or it's a gift from Spirit or otherwise. So take a deep breath, my abundant Taurus, as things are working out in your favor. But look at these two main energies. We're beginning with the Star card and the Strength card because Taurus, you are stepping into this ultimate strength where Spirit's saying you can do no wrong, all right? When you trust yourself, all the meanwhile, you can do no wrong. It's going to be a week where your goals, your dreams, your wishes really start to take a huge focus to the point where it's like Spirit in the universe is pushing you to reach for the stars, and it feels like you want to change a lot, but a lot of which doesn't feel to be yours to change, right? Or even doable, even if it was. And so where your control lies starts to as well take a focus. But then they're saying, what have you been wanting for a while? And why is it that that's feeling different now? Okay. But then it feels like you're really starting to show off a bit more, but it's feeling selective. Anyways, what else do we have for Taurus? I feel a little bit irritable in your energy. There's something about you they're showing me somebody rolling their eyes, almost to the back of their head. It's to say that you're not satisfied with certain aspects of your current day reality, and it's leaving you feeling sort of, maybe a little bit over it. But then they're saying where you're over it in that way, with that area or that aspect of your life, channel, positivity and motivation and drive and whatnot towards something else of importance, okay? Don't let the bad energy, don't let the negativity or what you're just not fond of or satisfied with, don't let it get in the way, because you deserve more, you deserve better, and things are improving. Anyways, for Taurus, it may also be your energy at certain points where you're thinking, or maybe expressing otherwise, okay, anyways, moving right along. This is our third major arcana on the board. The Judgment card is saying you're in the midst, Taurus, of releasing an old version of yourself. This comes with at times some growing pains, but I feel there's an ease about the way you're viewing yourself, okay? It's to say that you are maybe being a lot less self-critical, but there's an energy now that I'm picking up on where you're wanting to soothe your own energy, okay? This may be Spirit pushing you to kind of heal in that manner, to feel a sense of smooth energy taking over. That made, I feel, no sense, but the Queen of Wands is well coming out because you're remembering that you're an extremely passionate soul. There's an influence, a positive effect you're having on others, and this especially pertains to those who are online. But then it's also a week where you feel that your physical presence, your energy, regardless, is powerful. And that's just a fact. But then it's to say that your hands are very significant. It's to say that you are maybe wanting to be more hands-on. There's a feeling of you holding more passion more than ever. You're holding more determination. It's Also, this energy that I'm getting where a lot of you feel like you need to and or want to make up for lost time, but it's a week where the messages are flowing very, very constantly from different sources, from different avenues, including you. And so you need to write things down. You need to, make note of what feels to you intuitively, what feels to be important to you. All right. Now I'm being drawn to the word nature. So it's a week where you really need to get out into Mother Nature and explore all that her beauty has to offer. That may be a great way to get out of your head, to separate yourself from the bad energy at home or at work or whatever the case may be. And so we're saying to you, you have tools at hand. You have a wide range of skill sets and abilities, tools, source even being part of this in order to cope and deal and adjust and succeed more. All right. And I'm getting the direct message, you're not alone. All right. Please remember that you're not alone. And so that may come through in a few different ways. A lot of you, I feel, are getting some direct messages coming through from a loved one or two, because they're saying, we care about you. We remember you. We want to connect with you. And there's something important about that otherwise. But then Spirit's saying, we're here. You're not alone. Okay, now I'm getting randomly, because mine is annoying me right now. Your voice is annoying you. It's like, maybe it's because it's quite dry. It's Spirit effing with it. It could be the energy in the air otherwise. It could be you're just talking a lot. Your voice seems to be annoying you. And they're reminding you, like Aquarius is reading, your voice is so important. It may not sound perfect, but maybe that's purposeful, right? Anyways, for Taurus, what else do we have? The Eight of Wands, talking about speaking. Things are picking up in pace. You can't help but feel like you need to be in a million different places. Take a deep breath. But then all the meanwhile, memories are also being unlocked. Go over to Aquarius' reading after this. And I feel, and if you haven't watched your Money and Career monthly December reading, make sure to tune in at some point. But we're also reminding you of an older version of yourself, or maybe a couple versions, where you were more of a spitfire, you were more lively, more optimistic, okay, more youthful. And so there's a sense of Spirit saying, we're not trying to go back to that, but what were you doing differently, right? What was feeling different for you? We're not saying that you're going to up and, change where you physically are located and whatnot, but there's certain tweaks or re-implementing that you can utilize to your advantage where you start to feel more youthful, a lot more like a spitfire once again, more lively. But let's begin the ending of your reading with some tea leaf. This one feels right. What else do we have for Taurus? We have great personal sorrow. That might be for some of you. I'm putting it away because it feels that may be about someone else's energy. Don't be tempted to lower your standards, please. Your memory is coming to be being unlocked may play into that. And then the Bow card, you are highly thought of, excuse me. A couple more or a billion more. Told you a lot of messages. And then the Wall card saying misunderstanding. It may be from the recent past, February, hold some significance, temporary situation. What's not meant to last will not last. Let's get some more. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money, ooh, interesting, love or goals. And then involvement with the law somehow is popping up. And then you need to defend yourself. I don't want to end on that. Also, your career is huge. It's taking a huge focus this week. And then in need of some assistance and guidance, it will come in when it's meant to. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, and family matters are on the mind. So Taurus, as we are completely out of frame, I hope these messages for the week were truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light.